Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Noriana Brown, and as I mentioned before, that this is a conversation on fashion, and we're talking to women about menopause. But before I get into there, I just want to show you this piece. This is from Nori's Nice Things. I have a boutique and I sell beautiful clothing. This is some of the summer colors that we have for this summer. Yeah, so you can get your piece anytime. So back to the conversation at hand. My reason for starting this channel is to bring awareness to men and women about premenopause and menopause, to help us men and women to understand that they can talk about it. Why? Because it has helped me and many persons in the old, men and women, especially women, they feel this is a taboo subject. They don't want to talk about it. So we can talk about it. And I think that there are many people out there that can get help, knowledge about it. So I mentioned in my last video that I will discuss what are some of my severe symptoms, how I have been coping with it, what has helped me, and I want to also share this with you because it has helped me. And please, I'd like you to share it also with others. Please share your feelings and things that are happening to you in your comment section so that we can talk. Hit me up and I will reply back to you. So I've said we will talk about what symptoms are doing to me, how am I coping, how strong do I feel, how afraid am I? Yes, I am afraid. You know, for one, the hot flashes that has been very severe for me. I usually feel on a regular basis like if I'm in an oven or like somebody's pushing me into an oven, and that when it happened, it's like every time it happens new to me. So the hot flashes, oh my god, it's like even just before ready to start this video, I'll be like this, like, oh, I'm able, like, what is happening, or oh my god, and like I want the clothes off, I want the wig off, I want everything off. And this has flashes has been so terrible for me, like even I can't really like stitch my hair or braid it. I can't have anything like a permanent long time on my head. It have to be I slip it on before I leave the house, and I have to slip it off when I get back home. Yes, and then the funny sensation in the head, well, that one is crazy. I cannot really describe it to you, but I'll try. Sometimes I feel like, when you go to the beach and you're in the water and the waves come in, when the waves come in, if you always rock your body, I be getting a rocking or moving sensation like that in the head. When you explain that to people or doctors, something to watch it, you're like, if, oh, like she mad or her. So doctors and so they kind of feel like if you're crazy, like people can't really understand, and me myself cannot even really understand because it's like this never happened to you before, and then sometimes it would happen in the height of in your bed sleeping, and I jump up and I cannot go back to sleep because the head feel like it moving. I feel like I'm literally moving, this head moving, and I can't handle down. Then it would go away, and what finest anyway, I can get to the part what's helped me. Tired most of the time, exhausted, even though sometimes I might get a good night rest, and can't sleep. When you do get a good night rest, it's because you use something to get a good night rest. But a lot of times you can't sleep. Irregular periods, that has been happening to me so much. I don't mind that if the period don't come, but then the body go through a rocking, even though that the period might not be coming, it's the feeling still there, even though the period might not come. The body still go through the normal motion. And then for the mood swings, it's like you got children and you got friends and you got family, and you got to be so careful and put a rein or put a control on how you react to them, even when you just want to shout or scream, or sometimes you just don't want to be bothered. You don't want nobody to be asking you any questions, because just merely somebody talking or singing a song is it could irritate you, and there's now it's like your whole life get turned upside down. You never even see it coming. It's like suddenly you become a different person. And the headaches, oh my, the headaches is so much. It's like you always have to be taking pills for headache. Sometimes you try to use a lot of water. Everybody tell you use water, use this, use that. And these are things you try to use and don't every minute run into pills to help your memory loss. lost. Oh my gosh. You could just rest something right here. I would take off this band and put it right here, and I would look all over, and along with the memory you're remembering, it's like you're seeing because the band is right here. But I would turn this whole house upside down and got my little son looking, helping me search, and it's right there. And that's one of the things could really, really make you so depressed that you cannot remember anything. I turn back so many times to see if I out the stove, turn back so many times to see if I pull out the iron. It's like, and then, oh, where's the phone? And the phone there right in your hand. Where is your spectacles? The spectacles is right there. Where is your bag? Everything, you can't find your keys, and it is right there. So that's one of the most depressing thing that could happen to you as a person going through premenopause or menopause. And then pins and needles. For recently, I started experiencing the sitting, then I suddenly feel like something boring, boring. Your fingers in your hand. I get worried. I was so scared, and just around then I had a doctor appointment, and I told him, and he said that is part, it's called pins and needles. And then this one here, anxiety. And I think all these things that I just expressed happening to me would bring on anxiety upon anybody. So then when you're dealing with anxiety, the anxiety along with all these things, oh my gosh, it's truly disrupting in a person's life, especially if you're a person is always on the go. You're taking care of your family, you have to work hard. And I'm a thinker, I'm a person always thinking, I'm always planning ahead, I'm always busy. So now dealing with the way that I am, and then now menopause stepping is like a recipe for disaster. So today this is what I wanted to talk to you guys about. So I'm gonna share some of the points that really help me, exercising, even learning how to take deep breaths, like in and out, finding something to do, something that I love, throwing myself into it, like to get my mind off of what I'm going through. That has really helped me, and later down I'll share some of the things that I've learned. How afraid am I? I asked that question. I'm very afraid. I'm scared. Even right now, I'm making this video with you guys. I did a small video yesterday. When I get flustered, I wanted you to see it in action. I'll share it in another video sometime later down. But I'm trying to cope. I'm trying to stay strong. But sometimes it's very overwhelming, and I recognize that sometimes it's just good to just go and lie down. Sometimes your body talks to you, your mind talks to you. I accustomed to always being on the go, always busy doing this, doing that, and it's hard for me to adjust, but I'm trying hard to adjust and accept. To me, you have to accept what you're going through. You have to recognize it and accept it, and learn that you have to make changes in your life. So on my next video, we'll talk about some of the changes that I had to make, some of the things I do to help me. Yes, I want you guys to see what I have learned. I want to share that with you, and we're going to talk about our husbands and our brothers and male friends and so on, that need to know and need to talk about this. So until next time, see you guys again. Stay good for you who are suffering and struggling, wherever the situation is. Nori knows nice things scare about you. Please, I'll hit you up. Send me a message. Um, please subscribe. Don't forget to do that. Like the video and share it so that others can able to listen to it, and even appreciate it, and just find comfort in knowing that you're not alone. Many women like us are going through the same thing, and it is normal. It don't feel normal. It is normal. It's a process of life that almost all women have to go through. All of us would face it. Some would face it mild, some would face it harsh. I'm one that facing it harsh. So until next time, bye. Love you.